Hi, I'm Sarah with the Sobe Sport Family Fitness. Thanks so much for tuning in to our YouTube channel. I want to show you a couple of exercises on the reformer that you can do to help strengthen the deep pelvic floor. You're going to need a strap or a yoga stretch strap, as well as a sandbag or an ankle weight works really well. So we're going to go ahead and lie down on the reformer. First, make sure that you're on the correct spring setting. If you have any separation of your pubic symphysis, you're going to want to be on a lighter spring. So I've got you right now on 2 red springs. So you're going to lie down on your back. You'll have these handy. You can put the stretch strap on the ground. And then you're going to take this ankle weight or sandbag and lay it across your tummy pretty much from hip bone to hip bone. Go ahead and lie down, scoot yourself down. Head is on the headrest, feet are on the foot bar. Shoulders are up close to the shoulder rest, but not pressing right up against them. You're going to drape this across. You're going to make sure your feet are on your heels on the foot bar, and you're in neutral spine. That means that you're not tucked, nor are you arched. You find your neutral spine, and you do your breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You inhale to prepare, exhale to push out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're going to do a set of 10 on your heels, and then you're going to move your foot, move both feet down to your toes, to the balls of your feet. You'll do a set of 10 as you push out. You inhale to come in, you exhale to push out. The next foot position is on your toes in a ballet first position or a V position, hips or an external hip rotation. You inhale to get ready, you exhale to push out. You're going to do 10 of these. So they're 5 foot positions for the basic footwork. You exhale every time you push the carriage out. Then you come in for the 4th foot position. Feet are as wide as the foot bar will let you go. Just make sure that your heels are still on the black padded part. You inhale to get ready. Exhale. That's where you engage your core, your deep pelvic floor, as well as your transverse abdominis, and you push away. Make sure you stay in neutral spine the entire time. So you have your hands on what we call your bony landmarks, your fingertips reaching down toward your pubic bone, and the heel of your palm right on your hip bones. You want to keep this triangle as flat as you can, parallel with the floor. Make sure that it does not reach up toward the ceiling, so you don't want to tuck under, nor do you want to arch and have space in your between your lower back and the mat. So again, try to find your neutral. You inhale to come in. You exhale to go out. You do 10 of these on your heel. Then you slide down to your toes. You inhale to get ready. And you exhale to press out. Inhale to come in. Exhale to press out. So again, 5 foot positions. Parallel on your heels, parallel on your toes, turned out with your heels squeezing together, and then on your heels in a wide position, and then on your toes in a wide position as well. After you finish that series, then you can go into the progressive calf raises. Feet are back on your toes, parallel position. You inhale to get ready, you exhale, press out, but now go into calf raise. So keep your knees straight, you inhale, you exhale to lift your heels. You inhale to come back in, you exhale to push out. Do 2 calf raises. Now you inhale to come in, exhale to push out. 3 calf raises. 1 and 3. And then you come in, you push out. You'll notice each set you're doing 1 more repetition of calf raises. So now I'm on my 4th set. I do 4 calf raises. I'm going to come in and come all the way back out and do 5 calf raises this time. And then after that, I'm going to start coming down the mountain, so to speak, which just means I'm going to reduce the number of repetitions and come back down to, this is 4, and then I'll do 3, and then I'll do 2, and then I'll do 1. Okay, so that's the progressive calf raise series. After you finish the calf raise series, you can go ahead and do prances where you just stretch through each calf and notice what's happening in your pelvis and make sure that it's as stable as possible as you do your prances. After you finish that series, then you can go into a bridging sequence. Now the lighter the springs, the more challenging. You can remove your ankle weight, and you can go right into bridges or you can go into single leg extensions. Now the single leg extensions are much more challenging if you do have pubic symphysis dysfunction or separation. If you're ready for it, I can show you the single leg extensions. Right now, since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and show you the bridges. So let's assume that you're not quite ready for the single leg extensions. The bridging, hands are going to be down. Scoot yourself just a little bit lower. If you can, stay on your toes. Otherwise, come down to your heels. And you can either stay on the two reds or add a blue. If you stay on two reds, it looks like this. You inhale, you exhale, you inhale, hold, you exhale to come all the way down. If you want to add a blue, that's actually going to assist you because the challenge is to engage your hamstrings and to keep the carriage in. So bridges, if you add a blue, they're a little bit easier. You inhale to get ready, you exhale to curl up. You inhale to hold, you exhale to curl down. You inhale to get ready, you exhale to curl up. You inhale to hold, you exhale to curl down. Now notice on these bridges, you want to articulate your spine. That means actually rock into a pelvic tilt. Do not just lift up and down. You actually do want to watch the spine move, feel the spine move, feel the articulation through each vertebra, trying to pull the foot bar back toward your hamstrings so that your knees shoot up and over your toes. You inhale to hold, and then you exhale to do the exact same thing. You round, 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 and then come back into neutral spine. I suggest doing 5 bridges. On the top of your 5th bridge, you push the carriage out and in 5 times. So you inhale to get ready. You exhale to tuck under. Trying to keep the carriage in. Then you inhale to push out. And you exhale to pull in. You inhale and you exhale to pull in. Every time you exhale, lift the hips a little bit higher. You're going to do 5 total. You inhale and you exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. You inhale to hold and you exhale to tuck under. Now remember, the lighter the spring, the more challenging, because if you do not have hamstring strength, or perhaps if you don't have as much deep pelvic floor coordination or stability or strength period, then you will see the carriage moving on the bridges. So if I were not able to engage the hamstrings, it would look more like this. You see how the carriage starts to float away rather than stay in tight. In order to keep it in tight, you have to engage the hamstrings, and that's one of the main areas of focus for this exercise. So you want to curl back down. So that's the bridging sequence. Now let's say you're ready for the single leg extensions. Then let's lighten the spring and put you on only 1 red. And now I'm going to grab my yoga strap. I'm going to lie down and put my one leg on my heel and put my free leg up into the yoga strap. Just make sure when you are holding on that you are going to ground your sacrum back into the mat, open up your chest, and engage, if you can, your deep pelvic floor and your glute, especially the glute that you're actually moving. So you're going to inhale to get ready, you exhale to push away. You inhale, you exhale to push away. You inhale, you exhale to push away. Okay, it's a very, very light spring, which is quite hard to find your stability, but it's gentle enough that you don't feel you have to strain, especially now that your feet are not side by side or symmetrical. So I suggest doing 10 on your heel, 10 on your toe, which looks like this, nice and slow. You inhale and you exhale. You inhale and you exhale. After you've done the first side, then you can go ahead and bring your foot up, switch sides, stretch out that hamstring, ground the sacrum back into the mat. Find your neutral, so don't let your back start peeling up off the mat. You want to find your neutral wherever that is. You inhale to get ready. You open up your chest, make sure you're not rounding the shoulders, engaging your upper traps. You inhale to get ready. Exhale to push away. 10 on your heels. And then you slide down 10 on your toes. Every time you move the carriage, beware not to just let the carriage hit the stopper if you can help it. So you inhale to get ready. You exhale to push away. You inhale to get ready. You exhale to push away. As you're coming in, you just want to control the springs so they don't actually pull you in too quickly. You're always in control of the springs, whether you're pushing the springs out or you're gently guiding them back in. So thanks for watching Asobi Sport. That's the modified version of the Reformer series. So we started with basic footwork, and then we went into progressive calf raises. You can do the bridging sequence, or if you're ready for the single leg extensions, you can go ahead and go into that. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.